Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. YouTube is completely ablaze with GTA 5 Online, Court Center Heist, pre-DLC live streams. And because I didn't want to play into any of that chaos, I figured we would do some No Man's Sky today. I don't have the update yet anyway, so that's the thing. It is insane. It's insane. It's insane right now. There are quite a few streamers are Guitar Guy 80, you saw that? Yeah, quite a few streamers are up with DLC live streams, and the DLC is not even live yet. So yeah, we're not even gonna bother. We're not gonna bother today. So okay, so what do we got here? Hopefully you guys are all doing well, by the way. Give me a second. We'll get the shouts out in just a second. Give me one sec. Okay, let's get some shouts out. Okay, Moses, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I do apologize for the delay, by the way. Moses, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Mac Mops, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Cody Hernandez, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Guitar Guy 80, appreciate you as always. If I'd seen it, you would type that. I wouldn't have typed my own pinned comment, but I appreciate you typing that, man. Thank you. Everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, you know how we do things here. Please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, show him some love. Always support the Odd Fam, people. Always support the Odd Fam. Who else do we have out there? Mac Mops, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Streamlabs, no cheating today. Stream Games, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Steve Old School, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday, man. Who else? I'm not expecting a big crowd. I think it's going to be us, the Odd Fam, kind of chilling out, having a good old time today. So, Azarath, read the channel rules in the description section. This is solo player only. Deborah, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. It is insane right now. It's pretty insane. I'm not calling them clickbaiters. We have a bunch of we got a bunch of GTA streamers who are pre-streaming in anticipation of the update. They're pre-streaming in anticipation of the update, but I'm not going to do that because I don't get the update till later on tonight, and I don't want to be live streaming at 2 o'clock in the morning. Not Grand Theft Auto. Not Grand Theft Auto. We don't want to do that. So that being said, yeah, we'll be streaming the update tomorrow during our regularly scheduled stream time. Moses says in 2 hours, maybe the update will come out. I think it'll be out for everybody else. It won't be out for me until later on tonight. Not till later on. Young Pavo, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Steve Old School says GG doesn't play GTA Online correctly. Bit of a joke. We was having 50 plus ways you're playing GTA wrong. Yeah, apparently we're playing the game wrong, right? Stuart Laker, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And again, Deborah, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dark Master, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's get in here and do this. So Stream Game says, can't wait for your new videos to come out. What I'm going to do probably is maybe hop on for a little bit tonight to get hands-on with the update, but I won't stream it. And that's only because, again, I'm not going to receive the update until way later on. And I don't want to be awake late capturing and recording video and having to interact with my community. So the best way for me to do it is to get hands-on off stream and give it a try. Okay. We're ready. So, for anybody out there who's new, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. Again, this is solo player only. Let me say it again. This is solo player only. And also, if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Give me a second. Okay. All right. We're good. Let's go. Let's do this. So if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay. I'll put that music in the background. We are ready. Let's transition. So what we're going to do, Mr. Brote, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Shelly Hunt, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. What we're going to do is, first of all, let's transition. Where's OBS? All right, we're ready. My controller working? Yes, it is. What we're going to do is complete the daily Nexus mission. And we are going to, from there, get back to ugly AF Starship hunting. So that's what we're going to do today. So we won't be taking viewer requests. We'll leave that for like Monday. We'll do that on Mondays. But for today, we'll get back to ugly AF Starship hunting. So Shelly Hunt says, didn't get your notification until now. That's a YouTube thing. YouTube is broken as per usual. Okay, so we're back on my Steam account. So we should be able to hit those uncharted star systems now. We should be able to, at least anyway. And again, Mr. Broke, good to see you. MacMop says, the GPU bought off of the rebuild. I found it here in DK. Still quite expensive though. around 793. Holy gee, 793 US dollars? Really? In Denmark? That's how much that GPU is selling for. Dang, dude, that's insane. That's about a 30% markup on its retail price. For what it's retailing for right now, that's easily a 30% markup. That is nuts. Yeah, let's go get them uglies. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys what I was building here. For anybody who's wondering, anyone who's curious, we are at this planet is called Williams Rest, and I was here building. I was here building, well, trying my hand at building a structure in Williams' name. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I have a ship, bird. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't start with the bird. We don't talk about the bird. First rule of the bird is we don't talk about the bird. Second rule of the bird is we still don't talk about the bird. Just don't do it. Now, I'm not going to show you guys what I was building because I call myself trying to build something on Williams Rest. And for anybody who doesn't know, this planet, this is a paradise planet that we dedicated to William Dupree, who passed away a couple of months ago. Due to an unfortunate, battle with cancer. So I dedicated this planet to him. And I know the Game Hub did it. They have a dedicated planet to him as well. I dedicated this entire star system to William Dupree. So this planet is where anybody can come and build a structure in William's name. And if you guys are interested, I know many of you have already built on this planet, but let's get the glyphs out here for you. The glyphs for this paradise planet are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So if you're interested in coming to this planet and building something in William's name, there it is. Glyphs are on the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. Guitar Guy 80 says, and we can get S-Class freighter upgrades here too. That's right, we can. That is, you know what? That's absolutely true. We totally can. We should probably get one of those. So I'm not going to show you guys what I was building. Oh, you don't see anything. You don't see anything. You didn't see nothing. It's still a work in progress. It's a complete and total mess. Okay. I'll show you guys the fishing dock. I'll show you the fishing dock. Okay. This is all you get to see right here. That's all you get to see. You don't get to see anything else. You get to see the fishing dock and that's it. You don't get to see anything else. You don't get to see anything else. It ain't finished. It's like 20%. It ain't finished. Neil Hurricane, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Let's get to the... It ain't finished. Let's get to the space anomaly. Mac Mops, yeah, that's the whole purpose for this planet. This entire star system is dedicated to William Dupree. That's the entire star system. Guitar Guy 80 says, not bad so far. Oh, it's bad. Guitar Guy 80, it's bad. it's bad. So, Mr. Brote says, wow. I started a base there and forgot all about it. I'll have to go work on it. By the time, it's funny you should mention that because by the time I saw everybody else's bases, I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to build anymore. I don't think I want to build anymore. And I said, yeah, you know what? Let's just get some confidence, like Neo Hurricane said. Let's get some confidence and put something together. Let's just start building something. All right, here we go. So yeah, just in case you were wondering, this entire star system is named in memory of William Dupree. So that's the name of this star system, which ironically is an outlaw system. It's an outlaw dissonant system. What is the Sentinel ship for this star system, by the way? We should probably find out. I don't know what the Sentinel ship is for this system. So, we should probably find out. I can't remember. Doc Matt says, anyone watching, what is it, waiting semis for the football? Oh, you're talking about the World Cup? I don't watch soccer, so I got nothing for you. Okay, where's my my own personal Death Star. So Guitar Guy 80 says Sentinel ship isn't very good. I kind of figured. You know, I couldn't remember what the ship was for this system. Yeah, Neo Hurricane. I think it is. I think it is orange. Angie, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So what's that? You made smoothies for breakfast. Smoothies sound pretty good. They sound pretty good. It depends on what kind of smoothie. Now, that being said, you can put pineapple in a smoothie, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Because a smoothie is usually whey protein with fruit anyway, right? So, and like I said, I like pineapple. I like regular pineapple. Give me some regular pineapple. I'm a happy person. Normal pineapple is okay. Just don't put it on a freaking pizza. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, here we go. What do we got for the missions? So Neo Hurricane says, I have oat cakes for breakfast today. Oat cakes sound pretty good. Okay, so we got to purge the infestation. We got 15 wiring loom and 400 quicksilver. Yes, please. All right, we got to beat up on an infestation, so let's do it. So Steve Old School says, over-opinionated, overpaid, and undereducated players kicking a bag of leather around a field isn't to your taste odd? Strange that. Yeah, right? Exactly. And Steve Old School, you forgot hyper-dramatic. You also forgot hyper-dramatic. You forgot hyper-dramatic. So, yeah. You bump into a soccer player, they fall down to the ground and act like it's the end of the world. So, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they fall to the ground and behave like they broke every bone in their body. Yeah, you totally forgot hyper-dramatic. So, Angie says, strawberry smoothies with banana and pear. Oh, that sounds good. I could get behind that. I could get behind that. Yeah, Steve Old School, exactly. Good actors. Okay, first contact system. Just out of curiosity, hey, it's Dissonant. It's a Blue Star system, B5. We got a Sentinel ship here. I say we hunt for the Sentinel ship after we finish. Noise. Okay, we got an infesticated planet. I know it says infested. I'm making a brand new word. It's infesticated. The planet is infesticated. Let's do this. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. Carrie the Hidden Blade, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So she said, I'm in the World Cup for financial gains and free beer. The free beer part I can understand. Especially the free beer part. Stuart Laker says, Steve, very true. Not like the old days. That's why I no longer watch. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I said, too melodramatic. Too melodramatic. Okay, we're here. So I think we got to beat up on some. Dirty plants. And that is a boundary separation failure. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got to kill some giant worm things. Okay, fair enough. Strange, though. Right next to a boundary separation. Or should I say a boundary separation failure. Yeah, boundary failure. Okay. You know, these things don't serve any purpose in No Man's Sky yet. I'm willing to bet this is like a super ginormous Stargate. Some kind of a teleporter. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let the Mercouts begin. And I hope everybody out there is doing well as I run up this stupid hill. Please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton.
Toxic protection falling.
So, oh, lady, go can it. Toxic protection. Okay, fine.
Recharge.
Carrie says, I made 260 pounds on the England versus Norway game. What? At least you made money on it. At least you made money. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, that's kind of what I figure. That has to be more than cosmetic. It's called a boundary failure for a reason. And we know that boundary failures, or boundary separation failures as they're called in game, that's what happens at the beginning of the game. It's like the first thing you see. Because the boundaries between travelers and traveler iterations and this reality and the other 16 reality, or other 15, continue to fail. So I am willing to bet that the boundary failure will play a part. Probably in the future. Hopefully in the future. Alright, let's see. Alright. Get the pulse spitter ready. Time to murk out some bugs. Except for the giant cockroach. The giant cockroach is pretty cool. Excuse me, Mr. Cockroach. I'll take that. I'll take that. Coming through, excuse me. Coming through. Where you at? Reload. Get wrecked. Excuse me, Mr. Cockroach. Sorry about that. Ouch. Hey, don't hit me, pal. Okay, that's one down. Next. Oh, that cockroach is pissed. Bro, I will splat you like a bug. Don't come over here, bro. I'm telling you. Don't do it. I warned you. Alright, next. Hey, you guys heard me. I warned them. We got to knock out 10 of these things. That's easy enough. You missed me. All right, everybody's getting murked. Everybody getting murked. Give me that. Who else wants some? Is that it? Oh, he's over there. Okay, I see him. We'll get caught up on chat in just a sec. We got to murk out everybody. Out of here. Next. Oh, somebody pissed. Bro, who's pissed? Where is he? I will murk. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is not your fight, pal. Yeah, we're squashing bugs today. Ozzy Bob, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, next. We got 4 more to go. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Pen Lapidari, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Falling.
So Carrie says my max return on the France game is 22. What's that? 2,442. Jeez, you've been making some serious bank, haven't you? Well, hey, she wasn't kidding about financial gains. She definitely wasn't kidding about the financial gains part. Ouch. All right. Shut up. Get wrecked. Give me the egg. Give me that. All right. Who else wants some? Is that it? That's it over here. Next. Next. Zeno Kiru, what's up, stranger? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Long time no see. How have you been? Hi there. All right, job's done. There's one. Oh, there he is. Hey, come here, you. Get murked. We're murking out the whole planet. Shut up. Get out of here. Murking out this whole planet. The whole planet gets murked. The whole planet gets murked. Hey, Zenokiru, doing well, man. Doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, blessed by the best as always. Blessed by the best. All right, let's get up to the space anomaly. And you will respect my authority. Oh, yeah, whatever, little kid. Ow, you can't do that. Okay. Ugh, look at all this stuff. Okay, these convert to nanites. How do I only have 9 of those? Those convert to nanites, so we can process those. There's no reason to hold on to them. So we can make some nanites out of these. Although, okay, so hold on a second. All of you chefs out there, Big R, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. All of you No Man's Sky chefs out there, I am pretty sure, I know we can use the fleshy rope. We can use this for something in a recipe. Can't we use the vile spawn? Can't we use the vile spawn in like a recipe? I'm pretty sure we can use that in a recipe. I'm pretty sure we can. Let's not make nanites out of those just yet. I'm pretty sure we can use those in a recipe. Okay, we're done here. Where's my ship? I'm pretty sure we can. In before my starship lands on my face. All right, let's go. So Carrie says I can't make gains in the gym, so I may as well make them financially. Hey, that's some good money. So Zenocuta says we should find out the emoji for No Man's Sky's 10th anniversary, hopefully the weekend before the expedition ends. Very good observation. You're right, because 10th anniversary is in August. August 6th, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. And I think you're right, because there's 2 weeks left in the expedition. So, yeah, I think you're right, man. We should get an emoji probably a week before the expedition ends. Very good observation. So Penn says it's the 9th. Okay, so it's August 9th. Okay. Guitar Guy 80 says, no, the vile spawn is only used to get nanites. You cannot cook with it. Thank you. No, we can use the fleshy rope, so we'll just make some nanites. Let's get some nanites. Give me that money. Give me that money. Yeah, the fleshy rope we'll keep. There we go. Give me that money. The whole $7. This we don't need. Ancient words carved into a living document. We can probably sell that. Okay, let's get to the anomaly. Where's the space anomaly? Dang it. Let's fly toward the space station. There we go. Let's finish out this mission. So Ozzy Bob says, no, I don't think so, but there is an expo, something that you need, something that you use it with a type of dust. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure because the vile spawn, those are eggs. They're essentially eggs. So I kind of figured you would be able to, prepare something with them. I do know that the fleshy rope is an ingredient. It's definitely an ingredient in a food crafting recipe. So, okay, no big deal. All right, give me my money. Complete. That 400 Quicksilver. Give me that money. And a whole bunch of wiring loom. Yes, please. Let's make sure that's in the ship. Perfect. We need to go to the space station and sell some stuff anyway. Get rid of the Mordite and get rid of that. Let's go to the space station. There is a Sentinel ship in this system. So Zenocuta says, what do you think of the customization pieces from the expedition? I thought they were pretty cool. I thought they were really cool. As a matter of fact, hold on. We were talking about this yesterday. Let's talk to the Quicksilver guy, I should say. This right here, this piece, the prismatic core, everybody should have got this. Buckle up, let's go. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you, man? Everybody out there, Buckle Up, Let's Go is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, show him some love. Always support the Odd Fam, people. But yeah, everybody should have got this one, man. This right here, what Hello Games should have done was just made it a different color depending on your faction. But apparently only the Weavers got this. This is one of the coolest pieces I've seen right here. And of course you've got the, hold on. Not owned, Curious Companions, Multi-Tool Starship. There we go. So those are royal flags. Okay, yeah, and of course I've got all of the armor pieces. I think this is pretty cool. It's a nice customization. Kind of got the Iron Man thing going. I think it's pretty cool. I like it. But I do think this prismatic core, everybody should have got this one. Everybody should have got it because we all took part in it. So we all should have got it. Okay, we got to go drop some stuff off. Also, I did mention that you can get, if you use a pre-existing save, you can get this multi-tool twice. Only if you had a pre-existing save, because you can make a copy of it before completing the expedition or after completing the expedition. I can't speak. As long as you have this multi-tool selected as the multi-tool when you complete the expedition, you can make a copy of it. Then you can go to the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion and claim it over there too. So you can get this multi-tool twice. And that's not a bug, that's a standard game mechanic. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the space station first. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Let's see if we can go there from here. Otherwise, we'll fly there. There is a Sentinel ship in this star system. Stuart Laker says, is it worth bringing back the lens? I think it is. It doesn't serve a purpose yet, but I don't think this story of the glass is finished. I don't think it's finished. So I say bring it back because I got it on this character. Yeah, I brought it back. I got it. So I was not about to leave it. So I do think it's worth bringing back. Ozzy Bob says, so I was at the anomaly the other day and I was being stalked by a walker. Has this happened to anybody? You were at the anomaly, the space anomaly, and you were being stalked by a walker. Probably a multiplayer bug. I'm willing. Ozzy Bob, were you in multiplayer? Probably a multiplayer bug. And chances are, if it wasn't a bug, then it was probably a player character in the walker stalking you. More than likely. But sounds like your multiplayer was on. Space stations. And we are nothing for the current system, huh? Nope. Okay, we got to fly back over there. Woken Power, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we got to fly back over there. There's a Sentinel Starship in this system, so that's where we're going to begin. We're going to begin the ugly ship hunt here. So Zenocuta says the Dire Wasp weapon looks really cool. It is. I like a good customized rare multi-tool. Speaking of which, has anybody out there fully upgraded it yet? Have you guys maxed it out to an S class? And if you have, what are the supercharge slots on that multi-tool? I think they're consistent across saves. So in other words, I think all players get the same multi-tool supercharge slots for it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to the space station. So Ozzy says it's 2 plus 2. That's not bad. 2 plus 2 is not bad. That means you can have 2 weapons that hit decently enough. 2 weapons that hit decently enough. Okay, that's not too bad. A T4 or an L4 would be better, but okay. Serious Joker, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And they just sent us right back to the original star system. Game, you absolutely suck. Okay, well, we got to go to the space station anyway. We got to sell some stuff at the space station anyway. Ollie says its supercharged slots are only 1 square apart in an L shape. Hold on. Who's scanning us? Oh, this dude's about to get murked. This dude's going to get murked. Let's do it. This dude's going to get murked. Come on out, buddy. Where you at? There we go. Oh. Goodbye. Well, these pirates picked the wrong day to have a fight. Boom. 24 ships? That says 24 ships. That can't be right. There's not even 24 pirates in this system. Yeah, that's got to be a bug. That's a bug. What? That is a bug. Yeah, hello games, fix your game. Just fix the game. Give me your stuff. Give me that. Let me recharge my shields. See ya.
Hostile ships defeated.
That was a bug. Ozzy says, give me the cake or give me death. Yeah. Says no Klingon ever. That dude got wrecked. Okay, let's get to the station before somebody else decides to have an epiphany I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. So for anyone that watches my GTA content, we will be live streaming Grand Theft Auto Online tomorrow. Yeah, Mr. Bro, yeah, there is lore with the boundary failures. There is. They're not really implemented into the game yet. Hopefully, we'll get to see some of that stuff put to use with the next major update. Hopefully. I was kind of hoping that we got to use the boundary failures this update because it kind of makes sense. We're talking about boundaries and we're talking about the realm of glass, right? So it would have made sense, but what do I know? I'm just some guy on YouTube, right? Okay, we got to go sell some stuff. Let's talk to this guy, Mr. Contraband Agent. Hey, buddy. So we want to sell all this. Sell the juicy thorax. Ugh, juicy thorax. Ugh.
Units received.
Sell that. Sell the rancid flesh.
Units received.
Sell that.
Units received.
We'll sell this.
Units received.
Sell the meaty chunks.
Units
Sell the mordite. We're going to keep on to the fleshy rope. Sell that.
Units received.
Sell the crystal flesh. Ugh. Actually, you know what? We'll keep that too. That's a crafting recipe. All right. So we got to drop this stuff off. Okay, we'll do that next. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's a barrel-nosed droid wing fighter. Okay. Oh, yeah, Guitar Guy 80. I think you got this one already. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think you got this one already. Because we've been here before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got this one. But just in case, there's a droid wing fighter for you. Just in case. So Penn says I use the boundary things to add light to ice statues. Interesting. Now see, that's one of the reasons why I don't build in No Man's Sky, because I don't have that sense of aesthetic. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I got to make a quick stop at one of my curious deposit farms with a nutrient processor so I can drop this stuff off. Let's make a restore points. At least I think it's on this save. We'll find it. So Penn says I blame Bucka. Why is that? It was his idea? Okay, so my base is... let's see. Sticky Honey Planet. Curious Deposit Base. Eisentam. That's not the one. Largest curious deposits ever. I don't think that's the one either. Maybe it is. Yeah, that's an El Cupolos. Let's go there. Oh, it's about his idea. Okay. Okay, let's drop some of this stuff off. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay. Oh, wow. This base isn't even set up yet. No refiners, no nothing, huh? Large refiner. Okay, we'll put it in here. We'll put it like right there. Okay. Okay. Ingredient storage. All right, here we go. There we go. Just want to drop that off. Anything else? All right, that's good. Perfect. We're out of here. Perfect. All right, let's go back to the freighter. It says you can use the crystal flesh to make toothbreaker pie. It's crunchy. I bet it is. Just like rock candy, right? Crunchy like rock candy. How many people out there remember rock candy? How many people out there remember rock candy? Rock candy used to be a thing back in the 80s. Back in the 70s and 80s, rock candy was a real thing. Basically, what it was a ginormous. It was a sugar crystal. It was a big sugar crystal. That's all it was. I'm not talking about a sugar cube. I'm talking about a sugar crystal. It was a big piece of crystalline sugar. That's it. And they sold it as rock candy. How many people remember that as a kid? If you're old like I am, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. You could take the whole day eating one. So Penn says I used to make rock candy. Yeah, rock candy was a thing when I was a kid. Okay, let's go back. So Steve Old School, you remember? Yeah, rock candy, it was basically just it was a big sugar crystal. That's it. It was a sugar crystal. Mr. Broat says, oh my God, yes, please. You know what I'm talking about. It was a big sugar crystal. Buckle Up, Let's Go says 100% for sure. Hopefully back soon. Tons of exterior work on the house lasting 2 weeks. Oh, okay. We'll be here. Pen lapidary. It is easy to make. It is super easy to make. Okay. Noise. And you're noising on my noise. Okay. I am curious though. Can I open this up? Let's see here. Bulkhead. Reinforced. Must match existing room. Okay. This is why I don't build on freighters. Never mind. Mr. Broat says, yeah, big at carnivals. They were big at carnivals. They were big at carnivals. What's funny is that they were a solid piece of sugar. So Steve Old School says, just sold a bunker, got 3 insurgents. Had lost MC, rapid fire bug, dead in 1 second. I thought it was supposed to be armored. Are you? Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. And Rockstar seemingly can't fix that bug. They can't fix it. Okay. Let's go, people. We are officially back on the hunt. Okay, so this is a 2-star dissonant. And this is where we last left off here. We are headed toward the galactic core. So let's keep going. We're headed in that direction. Okay. Okay, 2-star Viking. Let's go check it out. Mac Mop says 80s candy was something else. Some of it would break your teeth easily, and your mom tried to take bubble gum out of your hair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember, what was the name of that bubble gum? There was a name of a bubble gum called Big Joe or something like that. It came. How many people remember that bubble gum that came in? It came in like a small wrapper. but it was called Big Joe Bubblegum or something. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it was called Joe something. And it came with the actual wrapper had a comic on it. How many people remember that? The wrapper for the bubblegum had a comic on it. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was Big Joe or something like that. It was a bubble gum. It was bubble gum basically. Steve, that's it. With a stick-on tattoo. Yeah, with a stick-on tattoo. Yes, the comic was a stick-on tattoo. It was a comic. It wasn't just a stick-on tattoo. It was actually a comic that you could read. That's what it was. Bazooka Joe, thank you. Is Buckle Up, Let's Go. Thank you, Bazooka Joe. How many people remember Bazooka Joe? Bazooka Joe or Bubblegum. How many people remember that one? All right, so what do we got here? Guitar Guy says, I remember the comic book wrapper, no idea the name. Yeah, thank you guys. It's Bazooka Joe. That's it. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Check this out. Deathly Green Anomaly. Okay, so this is a Titan planet. Okay, we just found a Titan planet. We might have to check that one out. High Energy Moon. Vermilion. Activated Quartzite. Now, we could pick up some activated quartzite while we're here. Fiery Moon and Rainy. Okay. Let's mark it. 7 fauna. Let's do it. Nice. So, Ozzy Bob says, I have lost sound. Anybody else? Anybody else noticing any loss in sound? Sound off in chat for me. Can you guys hear me okay? Mr. Broat, that is correct. That is absolutely correct. Yeah, sometimes YouTube will screw up, depending on what you're watching on. If you're watching on Android or iOS, things can get a little wonky. So you guys okay out there? Okay, good, good, good. I need to know if something's wrong with the audio because it could be my OBS. Red Power, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Steve Old School says, we didn't hear you. I'd say it again. Ba-dum-tsh. All right, here we go. Let's check out the space station. There is a Titan planet in this system. It's not a gas giant either. It's a Titan planet. Let's go check this thing out. Don't ask me where I found that squid. You guys were here for that one. Just don't ask. That squid spawned in twice. I managed to get that thing to spawn in twice. It never spawned in again, I swear. Guitar Guy says he found a giant grassy planet. Was it a paradise? I don't think... You know what? Titan paradise planets do exist. They do exist. Jeez, space station all the way over there. So where's this Titan planet? Oh, it's down there. Oh, there it is. It's all water. It's all water. Are you serious? We're going to have to check that out. We're going to have to scope that out. That's I got to see. That I got to see. So, Ozzy Bob says his PC randomly muted the sound. Interesting. All right, here we go. So Penn says I'm still hunting for my Paradise Giant. I wasn't expecting to find a Titan planet here. We're going to have to scope that out. I'm very curious. I want to see what's on that planet. Yeah, but there are Titan Paradise planets out there. Never found one, but I'm sure somebody has. Okay, what do we got for the multi-tool? What do we got? Anything good? Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. And it gets worse. Yeah, we're maxed out on inventory space, so we can't even access that. All right, let's go find a ship. Okay, so the ugly ship starts now. Ugly ship hunt, that is. It's no Mr. Bro, it's a Windows thing. Windows 11 is the worst operating system ever, man. Windows 11 sucks. It absolutely sucks. You hear that, Microsoft? I'm talking to you guys. You bunch of freaking hacks. Okay, here we go. Microsoft, they're a bunch of hacks. All right, the ugly Starship hunt begins today. Or should I say begins right now? Yeah, we're going to have to scope out that planet. That I want to see. I got to see that planet. So hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're back on the ugly AF Starship hunt. So I came across a random YouTube video yesterday where, you know, you guys remember we were talking about Sony eliminating physical discs in 2028. Well, you know, the PC has largely gone digital, right? But if you buy games from Steam or Epic, particularly Steam, there is a way to make physical copies of your Steam games. There's a way to do it. I gotta watch the video, but there's apparently a way to do it. Apparently there's a way to do it. You can make physical copies of your Steam games. Okay, Dark Master, we'll see you next time. Take care, God bless. We'll see you next time. Ozzy Bob says, yep, but Linux was not friendly with my video card driver. So, Ozzy Bob, let me guess, you're running a GTX graphics card, an NVIDIA graphics card? Yeah, Linux and NVIDIA don't get along. They definitely don't get along. Linux works best with, or better with, AMD. Which is kind of funny because NVIDIA used to have the best freaking drivers. And now, for whatever reason, AMD has better drivers than NVIDIA. That doesn't even pass the common sense test. That does not pass the common sense test. Okay, what do we got? It is. Okay, it looks like a heavy. It is a hauler. Okay, that's not... Hold on a second. Hold on. Don't judge it just yet. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. Don't judge it just yet. I can't speak. Don't judge it just yet. Let's take a look at it. So, yep. Yeah, so GTX. Yeah, Linux and NVIDIA graphics cards don't get along. Okay, so what do we have here? This is not too bad. It's not too bad. So we have a Sentinel hauler. Let's get some light on this mofo. Thank you. It's all red too. Check that out. Medium wings. So we have a Sentinel hauler. First of all, let's get rid of the stupid vignette. I hate this thing. Get rid of the vignette. Okay, there we go. So what we have here is a Sentinel hauler. Red with medium wings. Single-bladed wings. Double-bladed wings would have been better. Or solid heavy wings would have been better. But it's not bad. It's all red too. Red and black. It's not orange. It's not orange. So this is not bad. This is a standard Sentinel hauler. Okay. I could get behind something like this. This is not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Let's take a gander at it. It's a C-class. Meh. It is a C-class. But it's not bad. It is not bad. We're not going to hunt for this one. Let's catalog it. Okay, so if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, Again, this is a Sentinel hauler. Medium wings, as you can see, medium wings, wingtip stabilizers, single-bladed wings, standard cockpit. Looks like dorsal X-wing stabilizers, which should articulate. They should fold out. And it's got the hauler extension, normal hauler extension. This is not bad. Not bad. And it's all red and black. Very nice ship. Mr. Brote says Cybertruck. It does kind of look like a Cybertruck, doesn't it? It does. Not bad, though. This is not a bad-looking ship. This one is okay. We're not going to hunt for it, so if you're interested, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. This is Starship number 1 for this system. That's not bad. That one is not bad at all. Now, this is a C-class located at plus 35.26 and plus 146.27. And in the names of the Game Hub, going, gone. All right. Oh, standard. Thank you. Change that back right now, sir. Thank you very much. There we go. That's better. Make a new restore point. So yeah, we all agree Vista was the worst. Windows 8. No, Windows 8.1 was trash. Windows 7 was good. Windows 8.1 was trash. Vista, no, Mac Mops, no, you're right. Windows Vista was garbage. Windows Vista was garbage. Windows 7 was great. Windows 8.1 was trash. So yeah, I still, believe it or not, I still have a copy of Windows XP. Service Pack 3, as a matter of fact. I still have a copy of Windows XP somewhere. Never ever connect the computer with Windows XP to the internet. You will get hacked and infected with malware instantly. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, let's go check out that planet. Okay, so folks, we're still on the ugly ship hunt. That ship was actually pretty good. That ship was not bad. I want to see this planet. I got to see this Titan planet. This planet I got to see. All right, what do we got here? Let's take a look around. Okay, interesting filter. Okay, harsh toxic winds, resources ordinary, fauna rich, flora copious, sentinels infrequent. Ammonium, quartzite. I don't think I need quartzite, do I? Indium, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, if I needed quartzite, I would convert it to chromatic metal anyway, so I don't think I need it. That's fine. We won't hunt for it. Okay, I mean, this is not bad. Oh, look at the T-Rex. Look at the T-Rex over here. Look at Mr. T-Rex. So what class is he? Boo! Look at Mr. T. Oh, shut up, T-Rex. Shut up. Get out of here, bro. Ooh, check that out. Hold on. We got two. We got a double S class. What about this guy over here? Are you serious? We got two double S classes on this rock? Oh, no, we've only got one. We only got one. Scanner's broken. Okay, so this dude is a double S class. Okay. Hey, don't run away from me, pal. I'm talking to you. Steve Old School says, what's that? Did you mention food? Full English breakfast time. Nice. I can go for some English breakfast right now. Blind Frog says, wait. Did I hear bird? Sir, you heard nothing. You heard absolutely nothing. Don't even start. Don't start with the bird. Just don't do it. First rule of the bird is we don't talk about the bird. Second rule of the bird is that we still don't talk about the bird. Okay, so what is this? Oh, wow. Looks like Mr. T-Rex murked out this animal. That is messed up, bro. That's messed up. All right, anyways, let's get out of here. Yeah, Steve Old School. I could go for some English breakfast, man. I could totally go for some English breakfast. Okay, we're out of here. Not bad. That's a pretty cool planet. It's pretty cool. That filter kind of messed me up, though. All right, next system. Yeah, first rule of the bird is that we don't talk about the bird. Second rule of the bird is that we still don't talk about the bird. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't talk about the bird. Okay, so the first Starship, Sentinel ship that is, wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not something that I think is worth a hunt, but overall, not bad. Dino King, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? All right, let's go. All right, next. Not bad. Not bad for the first ship. Not bad at all. Okay. Galaxy map. Where you at? There we go. So SB Miguel, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, next. Where's the galactic? It's over there. I was about to say, where's the galactic core? We're headed this way. Okay, I just saw that's a standard outlaw system. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I just saw an outlaw dissident. Oh, it wasn't dissident? Okay, that's 2-star Corvax. 2-star Corvax. Yeah, the sun's getting in the way. I can't see anything. Hold on. There we go. Okay, that system was abandoned. All right, let's go to this one. Let's go to this Corvax system and see what we can find. And hopefully everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So we are on the hunt for the ugliest AF Sentinel ships we can find. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Okay, what do we got? Okay, this is freezing. Let's mark it. Terraforming catastrophe. Flourishing planet. Nice. Circulian. Swarm debris. Swarm debris. Swarm debris. Interesting. Let's go to this planet instead. I want to see this one. Marco DeLo, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? So Mr. Roach says, new glitch resonator, when destroyed, reapers, but you can't re-harvest it. Okay, interesting. So we'll make sure we won't destroy that. Hey, we got a new sub. Who do we have out there? So Paul Haig, welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hand salute to Paul Haig. Welcome to the audience. Thanks for your subscription and welcome aboard. Okay, let's do this. Let's stop by the space station first. Check out the multi-tool because it could be a good one. Daza Pants, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. And for anyone that watches my GTA content, we will be live streaming the new update, the new DLC that is, tomorrow. Because I don't get the Court Center heist update until late tonight. Everybody else will get it probably in the next 2 hours or the next hour and 26 minutes. I won't get the update till later on tonight. That's because I'm 14 hours ahead of North America. So as a result, I have to wait, and I don't want to be awake until 2 a.m. streaming. So that's why we'll wait until tomorrow. What do we got? Ooh, hold on. That's an experimental multi-tool. It's a B class. That is an experimental multi-tool. That's an experimental multi-tool. This is a rare multi-tool. Look at that color too, man. Look at that color. That's an experimental multi-tool. I want that multi-tool. Hold on. We got to clear some space. We got to clear some space. Hold on a second. Yeah, I want that multi-tool. That's an experimental. That thing is rare. That multi-tool is super rare. So we got to clear some space. Hold on a second. I've already got 6 multi-tools on this save. Now, I could just swap it out. Hold on. I'll swap it out with this one. And this one was used during an expedition a long time ago. It's a crap C class. So I could just as easily swap it out with this one, but this multi-tool's got it's got a really good mining setup on it. It's got a really good mining setup. Steve Old School says 1 hour 15 for a $9.6 million payout 3 times per week. So Steve Old School, if that's true, if that is true, I highly doubt it, but if that's true, I'm perfectly fine with 3 times a week. I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't think that's the case. Somebody made that up, man. I don't think that's true, but if that's true, I'm fine with it. Okay, I think what we're going to do is swap out this one, and we'll probably just scrap this one, get the parts, because this one's got some good stuff on it. Although the Sentinel upgrades for the Boltcaster aren't that great. They're not that great. Don't even ask me why I have this multi-tool. This thing is garbage. Featherbrain, thanks for joining us. How's it going? Mr. Broad says you can still get the echolocator from Radiant Shards. Just the thing instead of the rubble if it reappears. Okay, so echolocators or Radiant Shards. Just the thing is instead of rubble, it reappears. Oh, you're talking about the echolocators. Yeah, with the echolocators. From the dissonant resonators, right? Okay, yeah, we want that multi-tool. So, rather than... I mean, I can swap it, so I guess we can do that. Before we swap it, let's take everything off. Give me this. Okay, those are Boltcaster upgrades. I want the advanced mining laser. This way I don't have to craft this stuff again. Yeah, I want that multi-tool. We can't take the hijack laser. We can't take that. That's okay. We won't need it. We'll take the optical drill. We'll take the S-Class mining beam. Yeah, we want that multi-tool. That is an experimental. That thing is rare. I mean, I guess we can bring these. They all kind of suck, but they're okay, because I've seen better. That's the weapon. Yep, we'll take that. And what else? We'll bring these. Even though these suck too, we'll bring these as well. Yeah, just give me a second. We're going to swap out this multi-tool because you guys don't know. That's an experimental multi-tool. That thing is rare. We want that multi-tool. Now, it does not have... It's got all that, but it does not have one of these. So we'll take the gravitino coil. And... I guess we'll take the tray manipulator. Okay. Alright, let's swap that thing out. Drinko, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Marco says, I'll back up. Steve Old School says, oh, hey, I've got mansions on both characters, so 54 mil per week. Then I came back to reality. I know, right? The only thing I'm looking forward to at this point is buying a second mansion. That's it. That's literally it. Okay, so for anybody who's just joining us, where's that multi-tool? Check this out. This is an experimental multi-tool. This multi-tool is rare. And again, Drinko, good to see you, brother. Thanks so much for joining us, man. How are you? So yeah, this is rare. Jay Hardy, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. If you guys want this rare B-class multi-tool, the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Experimental multi-tools are some of the rarest multi-tools you can find in the game. There it is. So if you want it, come get it. We definitely want this multi-tool. This one we want. Yeah, Featherbrain, exactly, the Hellboy gun. So if you want it, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. It's at the space station. Okay, let me make sure I have the right multi-tool enabled. Yep. Let's make sure we got the right one. Because once you swap a multi-tool, you can't get it back. You have to reload the restore point. So we'll swap this C-class out for that B-class. Let's do it. Okay, compare, and let's exchange for 2 mil. Yes, please. I'll take that. Thank you. Yes, please. I'll take it. All right, so what do we got? Okay, scanner over here. Analysis visor over there. Oh, that's usable. Paralysis mortar can go here. We'll put the bolt caster down there. Okay, mining beam. Yeah. Put that there. Okay. Here we go. That was good. That's a good find right there. I'm really happy with that. That's a good find. You guys don't know. Guitar Guy says, I found a white one with blue crystals coming out of the top of the multi-tool. You found a white one with blue crystals coming out of the top. So Guitar Guy 80, was it an alien multi-tool or an experimental? Mr. Brote says if you have a weapon specialist at your base, you can store more weapons. You can only store... you can store a total of... You store a total of 12 multi-tools. If you have a multi-tool station. Which is what I have on my... I got that on my freighter. I believe it's 12 total. Okay, here we go. Mining beam. Let's do this. All right. This is all, that's all bolt caster. This is gravitino coil. Yes, please. And that is terrain manipulator. Okay. And, oh, bolt caster. Which I don't have installed, but we'll plug these in anyway. I don't care. Yeah, we'll put them in there. Then I'll install the weapon later. Because I didn't install the weapon yet. Here, we'll put these out of the way too. Alright. I'll make it look pretty later on. Okay, perfect. Alright, nice. That's a good multi-tool right there. I like that one. Alright, switch back to the staff. Okay, let's go, people. Next ugly ship. We should be in the system. We've already uploaded, so where is my thing? Here we go. Got sidetracked. Boom. Guitar Guy 80 says he's got the glyphs if you want them. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, please, if you don't mind posting those in chat, I think we'll go take a look at that multi-tool. I think we'll go scope that one out. Yeah, that was a pretty cool experimental. That one I want. That experimental multi-tool, definitely. Yes, please. Yes, please. Experimentals are rare, especially the rifle. Especially the rifles. Yeah, those are pretty rare. You'll see the pistols on occasion, but the rifles, they're kind of rare. So why are we going to this planet? What about the other planet? I don't want to go to this planet. What the crap, dude? I wanted to go to the other planet. Okay, whatever. Whatever, game. We'll go to this planet. We'll go to this one. Totally marked the wrong planet. Yeah, no, we marked the right planet, but the ship is on the other planet. There are two dissonant planets in this star system. So, very interesting. I wanted to go to the other planet. Dang it. Okay, let's check it out. Starship number 2. What do we got? Ooh, we got tank feet. Hold it. I think we got a winner. I think we got... Ooh. We got a bat wing with tank feet. We got ourselves a bat wing with tank feet. Hold on. We got a bat wing with tank feet. I think we got a winner. Look at that one. That's cool. That's freaking cool. I don't care if it's orange. I don't care if it's orange. That's freaking cool right there. Check that out. That's pretty cool, man. So what we have here is a light Sentinel fighter, bat wings and tank treads. What you see is what you get. That's pretty freaking cool right there, man. I like this one. That one is nice. I don't care if it's orange. That's pretty cool. Let's get rid of the vignette. Guitar Guy says, orange butt, I don't care. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, Ozzy Bob, it's a bat tank. Yes, the bat tank. Very nice. Yeah, you don't see too many of these. Yeah, I don't care if it's orange. That thing is pretty nice. That's a good-looking ship. I like that one. All right, let's hop out and take a look at it. It's probably a C. Okay, it is... It's an A class. It's an A class. It's an A class. It's an A class. Yes, you guys heard that correctly. It's an A class. What? Are these planets just overrun with giant cockroaches? And it's an A class. Not bad. Okay, I kind of want to see what the supercharged slots are on this one, so let's make a new restore point and take a gander at it. It's an A-class, so this will give us an idea of its supercharged slot configuration without upgrading it all the way. All right, let's interact with it. What do we got? Yeah, this is a pretty cool ship. Not bad at all. Brain. Pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Oh, man. Okay, so this is probably... What's that? Sounds like Sydney overrun with giant cockroaches. Yeah, Sydney got some big cockroaches. Sydney's got some big
Weather
cockroaches.
warning. Incoming storm.
Yeah, I thought I was in Chicago. When I was in Chicago back in the 90s, I thought Chicago had some big cockroaches. Yeah, Sydney got some big cockroaches. Okay, so this A-class is probably spread out. They're probably all spread out, but that's a good-looking ship. Not bad at all. Okay, let's catalog this location. We'll catalog the ship, and we'll move on. And there's a stupid blizzard. And there's a stupid blizzard. What's that? Most of them are in real estate. Oh, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yes, they are cockroaches too, aren't they? Okay. And we... Oh, God. There's a freaking tornado. This planet sucks already. This planet absolutely sucks already. I hate this planet. I say we go to the other dissident planet in this system and hunt. Yeah, freaking tornado right there. You gotta keep your eye on the tornadoes. They literally have minds of their own. All right, so A-class Batwing. With tank treads. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Let's wait for the tornado to go away.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, shut up, lady. All right. Let's fix that. Let me fix my log. Hold on a second. Okay, that's good. That's fine. I swear.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, sure. Storm is clearing now.
Extreme temperature detected.
Of course it is.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so we got this location marked. Again, let's catalog it again one more time. That's got to be one of the coolest looking Sentinel ships I've ever seen right there. All right, let's catalog this one more time without the freaking tornado being in the way. Okay, anyone who's just joining us, this is an A-class. Hold on a second. Stupid vignette. A-Class Batwing. Okay, there we go. A-Class Batwing with tank treads. Light Sentinel fighter. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. If you want this one, come get it. This ship is located at minus 18.30 and minus 106.78. It's an A-Class. Alright. And there's a comm ball in the area. Let's go to the other planet, because this planet absolutely sucks. Yeah, this planet absolutely sucks. Stuart Laker, yeah, just like in GTA, NPCs don't drive into you and tornadoes don't follow you. I know, right? Because according to some expert, some great person out there, they're not coded to do that, right? Alright, so where's that other planet? There it is. Let's go to that planet. I do think that ship is worth a hunt. The Sentinel ships for a star system are the same. They're consistent. So it doesn't matter which planet we go to that's dissonant. They'll have the same type of ship on them. Let's go check out this planet and see if we can find a better copy of that ship. Because that's a cool ship right there. I don't care if it's orange. I don't care. That's a cool looking ship. Light Sentinel fighter with tank treads? Yes, please. It basically looks like this ship without the dorsal pincers or without the dorsal probes. It's the exact ship. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So what we're going to do is go to this other planet and hunt for that ship on this planet. All right, noise. A minor settlement. So Steve Oldschool said, is someone saying they're not coded to hit you? They're not. And it's the world. And it's the world. Yeah, exactly. The world according to Steve. I'm a world record holder as well, so I'm obviously my opinion matters more. Yeah, above and beyond the truth, obviously, right? Above and beyond the truth. Okay, nothing really going on in here, just a typical minor settlement. Okay. I am curious. You know, there is swarm debris on this planet, but okay. Yeah, swarm debris. Yeah, there's no way to search for it. Okay, well, no big deal. All right, let's hop in. Okay, Mr. Bro, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless, man. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Okay, let's use one of these.
Alert. Navigational data received.
It better be on this planet. It better be on this planet, because I am not going back to that icy world. It better freaking be on this planet. It's like right there. It's like 2 blocks away. Literally 2 blocks away. Hold it. Oh, we can't get that anyway. We're maxed out on storage. All right, here we are. Just out of curiosity, what kind of storms do we have? Electric rain. Oh. Oh, great. Electric rain. Nice. And we got a rifle. Okay. This is a 2-star Korvax system, so not expecting much. Let's set up a base computer. Let's temporarily set up a base computer here. Yeah, I got like way too many Sentinel ships on this save, so we can't pick it up and keep it, but we can hunt for it. Guitar Guy 80 says, update, still no GTA update. Yeah, that update's probably not going to hit you guys for another hour. Like I said, I don't get the update till later on tonight, so yeah, we're not even going to bother. Okay, claim the site. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy over here flexing with it with his staff. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Hey, pal. Your Schwartz is as big as mine. Over here compensating. Look at this guy. Look at him. Strutting with his staff. My staff is bigger than yours. Look at this guy. Okay. We got a base computer. Let's see what we got. Steve Old School, yeah, that's true. They don't want people to leak it. I'm actually surprised that someone on PlayStation 5 hasn't already leaked it, because the PlayStation 5 can be jailbroken. So I'm surprised people haven't already put out videos on it yet. Okay, scan. Red Man, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, brother. How are you? Okay, it is 16, 6, and 11. Okay, input override glyphs. If I can learn how to add 16, 6, and 11. Oops. Remove that. That's supposed to be 16. 16. 6. Oops. Oops. Math is hard. That's supposed to be 11. There we go. Steve Old School said it's pre-downloaded on my PS5 already. Funny thing is that you can't pre-download on Xbox. As far as I know, pre-downloads are not on Xbox. The only GTA that's eligible for pre-downloads, is GTA 6, which ain't going to be out until November. But all the major updates for GTA 5, you can't pre-download them on Xbox, which I find to be hilarious. All right, deactivate multi-tool seal, and let's find a ship. Guitar Guy 80 says pre-downloaded is not here on PlayStation 4. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's mark that. What do we got? Boo! It's a C-class. All right, let's go check out this ship. Marco says because the copying takes forever on PlayStation 4. Perhaps. And like I said, I'm not in the market for a PlayStation 5 anymore anyway because I don't like Sony. Not anymore. I said this before and I'll say it again. Ozzy Bob says, cool name for a multi-tool. What's that? Destroyer of Storms. Cool name, crappy multi-tool. Cool name, crap multi-tool. All right, what do we got? We already know what it is, but let's take a gander at it. Okay, this one is, of course, it's a C-class. What do we have for scrap here anyway? What do we have for scrap? You can keep your pugnium, pal. How much money do I have? Is it $4 billion? $4 billion. Da-da-da. Just looking at my storage. I've got storage maxed out here. I can probably buy some storage for my Starship. I am curious. Let's grab this ship, get it up to the station, and we'll scrap it. Let's boost it and see what the supercharged slots are. I guess we'll take that pugnium, put that in ship. All right, let's grab this thing and go.
Technology prepared.
Okay, supercharged slots are either here or the first one is. I'm betting that the first supercharged slot is right here. I'm willing to bet the first supercharged slot is right there. It's either right here or right here. Let's get this thing up to the station and check it out. All right, nice. And before we go, okay. Let's go back to the base and get a better screenshot so that we know what Sentinel ship is in this star system. That's a cool looking ship. Look at that ship. That's a cool looking ship right there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. If I can learn how to fly. If I can learn how to fly. Stuart Laker says, so are we saying the autophage are the Sentinel ship pilots as they were always next to the ship? Well, the autophage are not next to ships. They're on the same planet. But the autophage are they're the hidden race. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the autophage are a form of, they're a form of Korvax, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and replay the They Who've Returned story quest. But the autophage are, if I'm not mistaken, they are a form of Korvax. Oh, Ozzy Bob, I'm not sure. You know what? I honestly don't remember. I don't think they're Rebel Sentinels. I think they're Korvax. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they built their own constructs. Yeah, they built their own. That's why they're made of all these robotic parts. I gotta reread it. I gotta reread the lore. I don't remember. Anyways, we just found this cool Sentinel ship. This one is a C-class. We're going to scrap this one, but this ship is definitely worth hunting. I'm going to leave my base here, but let's take a picture of it. Let's get a photo. This one is definitely worth a hunt. He says, but the pilot next to the ship are the same one you're sent to repair. Oh, you're talking about the scrap. You're talking about the scrap. Oh, okay. Hey, check this out. Oh, we got a Korvax dig site over here. Look at these guys. Oh, no, that's a scrap heap. Okay. Somebody forgot to clean up their trash. What is this? Yeah, you're talking about the pile of scrap. Okay. I don't know. Possibly. Possibly. There we go. That's one of the coolest ships I've ever found, man. I love that ship. That thing is nice. Too bad it's only a C class. Well, we're going to get that thing up to the station and take a look at its supercharge slots. Before we go, let's build a proper base. Let's go with a cylindrical room. So we can see what we're doing here. There we go. All right. Give it a door. Because all houses have doors. Ramp access. Yes, please. Every house has a window. Not bad. So far, every ship that we found today has been pretty fire. They've actually been really good. Even the hauler was pretty good. Even the hauler was decent. I am shocked. So far, not a single ugly ship today. Yeah, so far, not a single ugly ship. I am impressed. And let's see. We want a... Here we go. Save point. All right. Let's capture a better screenshot. There we go. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, let's relocate the ship. This way, once we screenshot it, we'll see exactly, we'll remember what the ship is for this planet. There we go. Perfect. And let's call this one Light Sentinel. Light Sentinel Batwing with Sentinel Batwing with tank treads. Boom. Upload. Okay, that base is good to go. Let's get this thing up to the station and check it out. Yeah, Neo Hurricane, exactly. Every ship moving forward is going to be ugly AF. That's what we're looking for, actually. That's what we're looking for. Okay, stations. Let's go. And for anybody who's just joining us, we found an awesome multi-tool, an experimental multi-tool here at this space station. Yeah, it's in this box right here. It was, at least before I bought it. So check this out. For anyone who's just joining us, we just found this multi-tool, this one. This is a rare experimental multi-tool. It's only a B class, but it's a rare multi-tool. These things are super hard to find. So if you want this multi-tool, if you're just joining us, The glyphs, if I can find it, there we go. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. If you want that multi-tool, come to this space station and you'll get it. Okay. Let's set... first of all, let's do some housekeeping. Because we have over 4 billion on this account. Let's increase Starship, our current Starship storage inventory. Let's upgrade. And let's purchase some storage slots here. Oops, wrong Starship, buddy. That's the wrong Starship, buddy. Hold on a second. Where's my daily driver? There we go. All right, now let's try it. That's the wrong Starship, buddy. So SB Miguel says you're getting on GTA for the update. Not during this stream, no. Not during this live stream. Now, I will probably hop on later on tonight off stream to check it out. But I won't be streaming it until tomorrow. And that's because I don't get the update until later after you guys. I'm not going to get the update until probably midnight. It'll be late night for me because I'm 14 hours ahead. So if I, let's say for example, were to live stream GTA tonight, I'll be awake till 2 o'clock in the morning, live streaming GTA. If that happens, we won't have a Wednesday live stream for Grand Theft Auto. So because I have a dedicated audience for Wednesday, we're going to stream GTA with the update tomorrow, but I'll hop in later on tonight to kind of take a look at it. I won't stream it though, but we'll stream it tomorrow at the regular schedule. Yeah, the problem is that I'm way ahead of everybody else. I'm 14 hours ahead. Because of that, you guys will actually get the update before I will. So unfortunately, I have to wait. So, Neil Hurricane says, maybe a viewer or subscriber multi-tool hunting. Yeah, we can totally do that. If we can do it for Starships, we can do it for multi-tools as well. I don't think multi-tools would be as popular, but sure, that is something we could do. Okay, so we want to upgrade. We don't want to apply storage augmentations. We just need to... we need to add some storage up here, some technology. Although... technology is okay. Let's spend a little bit of money. Okay, just needed to spend some money. Let's spend some more money. Let's spend some more money. Hold on. Let's spend some more money. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right. Okay, let's swap ships. Yes, make sure we got the right starship. Yes, we do. Okay, let's make a new restore point. Yeah, we're making it rain. That's a cool Sentinel ship. I don't care what you guys say. Yeah, Neil Hurricane, we've only got $4 billion. Yeah, we're going to make even more once we start scrapping ships again. Okay, so we want to, just so we can take a look at the supercharged slots on this, difficulty. Let's go purchase is free. All right. All right, let's check this thing out. Okay, so we want to upgrade and apply augments. I bet you the first supercharged slot is either here or here. Let's find out. I was right. I was right. I was right. The first supercharged slot is right here. This one could be a 3+1. This one could be a 3+1. Now, here's the deal. If it is a 3+1, it's a C class, so we'll find more C classes on the planet. So we can scrap this one regardless. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we want to upgrade and upgrade class. All right, one more to go. Wow, that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. So we know that if the first supercharged slot is here for the Starship, it's going to suck. If the first supercharged slot's here for a C-Class, it's going to be trash. So, yeah, this is good. This is garbage. This is total garbage. We're scrapping this one. Totally scrapping this one. All right, well, let's scrap it. 24 million units. Okay, nice. Okay, well, we can hunt for that ship anytime we want. We got a base here. Let's move on to the next star system. So we want to sell.
Units received. Units received.
All right. So we got some of that money back. Why do I have a random Gek relic in my starship? Get rid of this. Okay, nice. We got 3 S-Class upgrades. I'll take those. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Why do I have 4 oxygen just sitting over here? Just 4 random oxygen. Where's my life support? There it is.
Technology recharge.
It's 4 random oxygen. Okay, next star system. Guitar Guy 80 says, I just added up yesterday. Total I made 1 million an hour. So what is that? Oh, in GTA? Nice. And Steve Old School says, if you play according to Guitar Guy 80's rules, you'll have triple that intake. Play correctly, right? Okay, so let's go to Guitar Guy 80's space station where he found that multi-tool. I want to see this one. We're still on the ugly starship hunt. We need to go to our portal base. All right, let's bring up those glyphs if we can find them. Hold on. All right, let's see if we can find those glyphs. There we go. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Activate the portal. Stop standing around. Activate the portal. So it is Bird, Hexagon, Dino. Bird, Hexagon, Dino. Horizon, boat, tree, face. Horizon, boat, tree, face. Hexagon, black hole, boat. Hexagon, black hole, boat. Let's go. Let's check it out. Hey, I definitely want to see this multi-tool. Where's my save point? There it is. Always make a save point, people. Just in case. Alright. Just in case. Okay, Steve Old School, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Take care and God bless to you, man. We'll see you next time. Alright, let's go. Yeah, definitely want to check out this multi-tool. All right, don't crash into the station, please. So, who out there who plays Grand Theft Auto Online is excited for the update? I think, based on what we know so far, I think the update will be good. I think it'll be good enough. How about that? I think it'll be good enough. None of us have had hands-on with it yet, so I think it'll be good enough. I have my concerns about it, but again, until I get hands-on, I will say I'm cautiously optimistic. So what do we got here? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty cool. That one, this is actually really cool right here. I like this one. I like that one. It's got 2 supercharged slots. So, Guitar Guy 80, have you fully upgraded this multi-tool yet? You know what this looks like? Hey, we got a new sub. Let's go. Who do we have out there? So, Random Pilgrim, welcome to the audience. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hand sweep to Random Pilgrim. Welcome to the audience. Thank you for your subscription and welcome aboard. So, this could be a really good multi-tool. This one could be really good. Very interesting. This looks like a needler from Halo. This looks like one of the needler rifles from Halo. It does. I've never seen an experimental multi-tool with crystals sticking out of the top. But then again, it is an experimental, so. Definitely an experimental. Very interesting. I mean, we can find out really quickly what the stats are on this one. I don't want to swap another multi-tool. But what we can do, let's take a look here. Yeah, I'm keeping all the multi-tools I got because those two are... Okay, these two are S-classes. Yeah, that's an S-class, so we're keeping it. We're keeping that one. Okay, that's an S-class, so we're keeping that one. So, yeah, we're not getting rid of those. We're keeping the staff, we're keeping the Expedition multi-tool, and we're definitely keeping this one. So, yeah, we're running out of space. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, it does, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, I've never seen an experimental multi-tool with crystals on it like this. It looks like it's got the optical drill. Comes with an optical drill, too. And Daza, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to the freighter. Let's go back to the capital ship. Yeah, we got way too many multi-tools on us. And I'm talking, we're like maxed out on multi-tool storage. Okay, so I think I got one more spot here. Yep. Let's store that one. And this is an alien multi-tool. Alien, 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 experimental. That's autophage, or this is a, yeah, that's a Sentinel multi-tool. What is this? Why did I keep this? This could be... I doubt it. This could be an L4. Let's take this one over to the station. Let's take this one over to the station and check it out. This one could be an L4. He says, oh, was that a Blaze thing? What, the Blaze Javelin? Yeah, that does suck. Blaze Javelins are terrible. Wolf Jacob, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, we need to go back to the space station. There we go. Current system. Thank you. All right, let's make a restore point. Let's set purchases to 3 so we can check out this multi-tool. Just to let everybody know, we're still hunting for ugly Sentinel ships. We just want to take a look at this multi-tool before proceeding. Multi-tool hunting is part of the live stream, so that's why we're doing it. Okay, so we want to install slots just so we can take a look at it. And supercharged slots will be in the first 3 rows anyway, so we don't need to go beyond that. Okay, this is upgrade class. Okay, so what do we got? This thing is a mess. This thing is an absolute mess. Yeah, we'll swap it. We'll swap it with this one. We will totally swap it with this one. So let's get rid of the difficulty. We will totally swap it with that one. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, space stations, previous system. So 2 + 1 and 1, and 1's only separated by a square. That's not bad. Guitar Guy 80, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Yeah, we're totally going to swap that out. That Sentinel multi-tool sucks. All right, give me that. Okay, let's catalog this. Okay. So here's another experimental multi-tool for you guys. This one is really cool. I like the crystals on this one. So if you guys want this experimental multi-tool, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is courtesy of Guitar Guy 80. This one is courtesy of Guitar Guy 80. So if you want it, come and get it. It's a B class with 2 connected, well, almost 2 connected supercharged slots. So yeah, we're totally going to yoink this one. So Old Indian Chief, how's it going? Long time no see, man. How have you been? Good to see you. Okay, there it is. Going, going, gone. Give me that. Let's make sure we got the right multi-tool selected on our inventory. Yep, that's the one. We don't need that. That's just a scanner. Okay, we're good. Hold on. I will take that S-Class scanner upgrade. Yes, we'll take that. We will totally yoink that. Compare, and let's exchange. Okay. Nice. All right, let's put that back in. There we go. We'll put that back in there. Perfect. Okay, that works for me. All right, let's get back to the capital ship. Yeah, Neo Hurricane. Nice. Okay, Marco Low, we'll see you next time, brother. Take care. God bless you, man. We'll see you next time. Take care, brother. We'll see you next time. So, Guitar Guy says, my bolt caster hits hard. So you supercharge the weapon and the S-Class upgrades. Nice. And that's on the same multi-tool, correct? The experimental? Okay. How much excuse me, I can't speak. Hyperdrive. I can't speak. Hyperdrive fuel. How much do we have? 40? Oh, we're good. We got plenty. How much hyperhive do we have? Hyperdrive fuel. Can't speak today. Okay, not bad. That was a pretty good find in that system. Very good find. So a note to self, don't sleep on the 2-star Korvax systems. Oh, gas giant. But it's not dissonance, so hold it. Hold it. That's abandoned. That's abandoned. Oh. 2-star Gek. Let's move a little closer to the galactic core, shall we? Hold it. Okay, 2-star Gek. Yeah, okay, let's go. We'll go there. We'll check it out. So, a random pilgrim, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Odd Ones, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, we have that timer in place to prevent bots, because YouTube has a real problem with not only bots in general, but sub-bots as well. So that's what it's there. That's why it's there. Yeah, YouTube has a real problem with bots. So the timer is to ensure that the people that subscribe to the channel are real people, are human beings, and not bots. Okay, here we go. Scan the planet. And thank you guys for joining us. If you're new to my channel, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules in the description section down below. Very important. Thank you in advance. Webbed, supercritical. And, all right. That's our planet. 7 fauna. Okay. First stop is the space station. First stop is the space station. And then we'll check out the we'll check out the multi-tool at the station, then we'll go to the planet. Then we'll check out the planet. Always like to go to the station and check out multi-tools first, because we found some pretty good multi-tools today. We found a couple of experimentals, so very impressive. As they make us fly through an asteroid field. I appreciate that game. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Boo, it's ugly. I mean, it's an A class, but bleh. No thank you. No thanks. No thanks. Okay, this one is better. That one's a little better. All right, let's go find this ship. Oh, buckle up, let's go. Welcome back, man. So he says, back from lurking, disassembled a 64-inch Samsung rear projection so I could carry it out the trash. Jeez, rear projection. I haven't heard the term rear projection TV in 20 years. It's been 20 years. Yeah, good. Ozzy Bob, those were the good old days. So Random Pilgrim says, first time seeing Odd was lurking and he said something that made me want to sub. I wonder what that was. What did I say? I appreciate you subbing. Yeah, I haven't heard the term rear projection in at least 20 years. Okay, we got a restore point? Yes, we do. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, Random Pilgrim, hey, nothing but good vibes and good times here, man. I always try to convey the best to everyone. Like I said, I'm blessed by the best every day. Okay, here we go. And I always tell all the Odd fam out there, God bless, stay safe, you know, because it's... Hey, any day above ground is a good day, like I always say. So Buckle Up Let's Go says it took a lightning strike years ago and it procrastinated, and I procrastinated. So Buckle Up Let's Go. That sounds like me in my flat screen sitting in my office right now. That sounds like me in my flat screen. This flat screen TV broke about 8 months ago. I still haven't replaced it. Yeah, it broke last October. I think it broke last October. I think it, what is it, July, August, September? Yeah, about 9 months ago, this thing broke. It's been sitting in my office, non-functional, this entire time. I know how you feel, man. Okay, here we go. So far, every Sentinel ship we found today has been really, really good. And I mean, they've been really good. So what do we got? Interesting. Hold on. Hold on. The Random Pilgrim says, ever seen a side production TV? Heavy Monster that I saw about 30 years ago. I've seen those before. Side projection? I've seen those before. Yeah, they're as big as the wall that you put it up against. They're literally the size of the wall that you sit the TV against. Those things were massive. But everybody had to have one. Okay, so we have... This is not too bad. This is not too bad. Hold on. Okay, it's got an Elvis on it. It's got a mohawk. It does have a mohawk. Hold on. This one is not too bad. That's a pretty sharp-looking Sentinel ship. Hold on. Okay, so this is a... Is this a medium? Yeah, that's a medium Sentinel fighter. That's a medium. Okay. Let's get rid of the vignette so we can see it. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. Black and yellow, black and yellow. So this is a medium Sentinel fighter, dorsal Mohawk stabilizer with thrusters. A set of medium wings and single-bladed wings with wingtip thrusters. That's not bad. That's not bad. Cool black and yellow color scheme. My only problem is with the cockpit. It's missing a jaw. It's missing half its face. Yeah, I remember those. Big block of a monitor with a small block of on the right side for the projector. Yep. I remember those. Not bad. Okay, so if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. I don't think this one is... This one is not necessarily worth a hunt. It's a cool ship, so we'll catalog it, but we'll move on. So, there it is. If you want this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy. Hey, buckle up, let's go. Speak your mind, man. Speak your mind. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, buckle up, let's go. We're all grown here, man. We're all grown. It's okay. Trust me, I drop an S-bomb on occasion myself. Okay, it's a C-class located at minus 27.52 and minus 68.42. So if you want it, come get it. What is that? Sack venom? Nope. Let's take a really quick look around since we're here. You know, since we're here, let's just look around. See if there's anything good. All right. Whatever. We'll take that. Okay. We will scrap this one. Because why not? I got to make some of that money back. Not a bad looking ship. It's not bad looking. Not necessarily what I would call a hunt, but it's not bad looking. Compare and claim it. All right, let's get this thing up to the station. Let's get this one to the station. That's not a bad looking ship. It's okay. Yeah, I see why some people don't like the Mohawks, because, again, you've got that ginormous stabilizer sticking out in front of your ship, which makes it difficult to target. Yeah, it is kind of obstructive. So I can kind of understand why some people don't like it. I think they look pretty cool depending on the ship. $40, my gosh. All right, we're going to be here a month of Sundays. Just pulse driving back to the space station. We can take a look and see if this one has decent supercharged slots on it. The first supercharged slot is probably right here. I'm guessing it's right there. Either right there or down here, but I don't think it'll be down here. It'll be in the second row. Either the second or top row. According to the game hub, of course. That's according to the game hub. And he's like the resident expert on supercharged slots. Yeah, this is not a bad Sentinel ship. Not necessarily something I would hunt for, but we do have it cataloged, so we can move on to the next ship. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. For those that watch my GTA content, we will be back tomorrow streaming the brand new Court Center heist for GTA 5 Online. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I will probably log in to GTA Online later on tonight just to kind of get hands-on to see what the update is like. But I'm not going to stream it tonight because, again, I don't receive the update until later on. You guys will get the update before I do. And let's see here. Options. Difficulty. Yeah, and as a result, I don't want to be awake until 2 a.m. live streaming. Apply. Okay, let's check this thing out. Yeah, Stuart Laker. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be good. I don't think it's I don't think it'll be a bad update. It's not, if nothing else, it's a new way to make money. I do have my concerns about it, but beyond that, let's get hands on and we'll take a look at it. I think it'll be good enough. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't think it's going to be spectacular. We want to upgrade. Augments. Yep. I was right. First supercharge slot's right there. Very interesting. Let's see where this one goes. Upgrade. So Stuart says something new is good. The best thing is that all DLC for GTA 5 Online, just like they are for No Man's Sky, they're free. They're completely free. So it is a free update, if nothing else. And free is good. That is not what I wanted to do. Stop fat fingering the keys. Okay, update. Excuse me. Upgrade. Okay, so this is a 2 + 1 and 1. So this was not even worth. This one's not worth keeping. Obviously, there's probably a better ship on that planet, but this is not worth keeping. So, all right. Okay. And let's scrap that thing. Before we do, hold on. Difficulty. All right, let's clear inventory and head to the next star system. Not upgrade. We don't want to upgrade. We don't want to upgrade. Scrap. Scrap this thing. All right. Okay, let's make a new restore point. And we'll go to the next system. Not bad, not bad. But not something that I would consider hunting. Okay, sell. Press Indium scrap.
Units received.
AI valves.
Units received.
Anno cable.
Units received.
Okay, that works for me. All right, folks, next star system. So Random Pilgrim says, I spent a lot of money, a lot of real money in GTA and have tons of cars. The biggest garage, best penthouses, yachts and other stuff. I got bored when they came out with tow truck missions, moved back to No Man's Sky. Oh, you're talking about Salvage, the Chop Shop. I just recently, within like the past 3 months or so, maybe 2 months, I think, made over $1 billion in GTA Online. You know, without, you know, buying shark cards or anything like that. And I would have to say that the Chop Shop DLC wasn't a bad DLC. My biggest problem with the update was that Rockstar Games put the worst possible time gate on an update that I've ever seen. You could only steal 3 cars a week, which doesn't pass the common sense test. And I say this all the time. The game is called Grand Theft Auto Online, not Grand Theft Cooldown and wait an entire week online. The whole point of the game is to build a criminal empire. You steal and sell cars. That's the name of the game. But Rockstar Games is forever pacing how much money players can make in the game because they're focused on shark card sales. They're focused on microtransactions and monetization. I think that's what killed the Chop Shop DLC for a lot of people. Now, that being said, the actual heists or the vehicle robbery missions are fun, except for the McToney robbery. But the overall DLC, I think, would have been served better with a different time gating mechanic. If they're going to time gate something, at least make it so that you can only steal maybe one vehicle a day or something. You know, make it reasonable, not make it 3 vehicles a week. You know, we should be able to steal all three vehicles a day if we want, because you can pretty much do the same thing with the Darnell Brothers Garment Factory and the FIB files. You know, except for the priority FIB file, of course. But the 3 regular FIB files, that's 600K that's about 600K an hour in game. So that's pretty good money if you have the patience for it. So there are some really good ways to make a lot of money in Grand Theft Auto. For me, I get burned out with Grand Theft Auto because of some of the questionable decisions that Rockstar Games makes, especially as it pertains to just to overall artificial game lengthening and pacing. The amount of time you know, we can actually replay missions. And, you know, one thing we got to remember is that Grand Theft Auto Online is a live service title. So, of course, the focus on the game won't be on storied content. It's going to be on monetization. So I feel your pain. I know how you feel, man. I know how you feel. It's just, the game can get boring after a while, repeating the same missions. I thought the Agents of Sabotage DLC was an 8 out of 10. An easy 8 out of 10 DLC. So Ozzy Bob says, so they are limiting GTA and GTA. That's a ripoff. Should be able to steal as often as you like. Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. That's basically what they're doing. That's basically done to pace the speed with which players can make money in the game. Because if they can control how much money you make and how quickly you can make that money, they can sell, or they can push microtransactions easier. In other words, new players are more than likely to buy shark cards or spend real-world currency on in-game currency than veteran players are. So that's why they're so adamant about microtransactions in GTA. And I get it. It's a live service game. I understand that. But it's also a retail game. You know, which means people have to buy the game first. Then Rockstar Games expects us to spend even more money in-game for, you know, virtual items. And I'm just not, I'm not about that. I'm not down with that, so. And again, that's just my opinion. I don't tell people how to play their game, of course. You know, there's nothing wrong with buying shark cards, if you will, or spending money on in-game microtransactions. If you see value in it, then knock yourself out. As long as you see value in what you're spending your money on, that's perfectly fine. I bought Grand Theft Auto Online 3 times. Where's my daily driver? What the crap, dude? I bought Grand Theft Auto Online 3 times. And because I bought the game... Because I bought it 3 times, I am not about to spend more money, additional real-world money on microtransactions. I'm just not going to do that. Okay, so it looks like the update is live. Looks like the update is actually live. It's not live for me yet. It ain't live for me yet. We're talking about the update for GTA Online, of course, the new update. All right, let's go to the space station. If we can learn how to fly this thing. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, it's always about microtransactions with Rockstar Games. And like I said, I empathize with that, but perhaps maybe Rockstar should have developed single-player single player updates. Guitar Guy 80 says he still hasn't got the update. Really? Yeah, I just got a notification that GTA Series Videos is live twitching not twitching, is live streaming on Twitch right now. So I think they have the update. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure if they've got it or not. So, Random Pilgrim says, trying to remember a Mafia game I played where I could take over businesses and armor my guys, etc. You got me thinking. You know what? I've never played a Mafia game before. Yeah, I've never played a Mafia game before. What do we got here? Boo. So, let's see. Steve Old School says YouTube stop removing messages. 3.7 mil for the art studio with a $1 million discount. That's with the $1 million discount. I knew it was going to be between 2 and 5 mil. I knew that it was going to cost between $2 and $5 million. I knew it. So, Steve Old School, can you confirm whether or not the Richmond Villa mansion is on sale? I think that mansion is actually on sale in game. Okay, restore point. Here we go. Would you get in the ship? He's just standing there. Get in the ship, please. Thank you. That is pretty expensive, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why we money grind. That's why we money grind. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Are we there yet? Yeah, the only planet that's halfway across the galaxy, and we got to fly to it. Okay, we are here. All right, let's check out this Sentinel ship, shall we? What do we got? Ooh, we got another Batwing. We got a medium Batwing. Hold on. Hold on. We got ourselves another Batwing. Ah, Steve Old School, you own all three. Okay, gotcha, brother. No problem, man. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I'm just restarting my console to see what happens. See if it helps to get the DLC. That is kind of strange. You shouldn't have to restart it. You should get some notification stating that the GTA 5 has a pending update. That is strange, man. You should also be able to go into your game, not the game menu, but your home screen menu, click on the game, and tell it to search for updates, and it should find the update for you. Very strange, man. Okay, so this is like the second Batwing that we've had today. We got ourselves another Batwing. Although this one's got skis on it. We got a Batwing with skis. So Random Pilgrim says, I found the one. It was called The Godfather 2. It was cool. Take over businesses until you run the city. Hold management. I had management after you took over the business. I do remember The Godfather 2. That was a pretty decent game. I've never played it, but from what I've seen of it, it's pretty decent. Okay, camera mode.
Radiation protection.
That is the worst. There we go. Okay, so we have a medium. This is a medium Sentinel Batwing. Medium Sentinel Batwing, double-bladed wings, and ventral ski-style stabilizer. What you see is what you get. Light blue and red with black. Light blue, red, and black. Very interesting here. Very interesting. Not bad. So if you want this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This one is not bad. I wouldn't call this an ugly ship, but it's not bad. What's that? He said. Steve Old School says, cutscene, damn, favors here. Rockstar sorted out. Yeah, Rockstar fixed that. So he said, that's a big underbite. I know, right? A big underbite and no chin. So it's not bad, not something that I would hunt for. So it is. And it's an A-class. And it's an A-class. How is this ugly AF? Okay, it's not ugly. But how is this ship an A-class? How is this an A-class? This. Of all ships, this thing is an A-class. We got to get this up to the station and check it out.
Technology recharge.
Let's get this one up to the station. What's that? Steve Old School says at least he's dressed this time. Yeah, exactly. He's not running around in his orange briefs. Yes, please. We'll take those 10 Walker Brains. We'll take those. I wonder. This one might have good supercharge slots on it. Let's drop a save beacon. Excuse me. Okay, again, if you guys want this ship, get rid of the vignette. Okay, good. Hold it. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, there we go. Again, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen if you want this ship. And this ship is located at minus 62.07 and plus 43.87. This is an A-class. So Fetterbrain says because you don't want it. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean. Okay, let's see here. Change the color. Red so we can mark the location. All right, let's get this thing up to the station, check out its supercharged slots, and move to the next system. That's not bad. It's not bad. Glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology prepared.
All right. Okay, this could be a 3+1. This one could be a 3+1. It could be a 3+1. But let's get it up to the station and find out. Oh, you're saying it's an A-class because I don't want it? I didn't say I didn't want it. I just said it's not something I would hunt for. Compare and claim it. Okay. Or better yet, we can leave it. Hold up. Reload the restore point. Let's leave it. I got a better idea. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. We won't claim it. We won't scrap it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it where it is.
Inventory full.
Watch out for the horrendous spark cloud over there. Yeah, we won't claim it. We'll leave it.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
So Steve Old School says, not bad, 1.92 per heist. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Make that red again. Fix that. Okay. All right, we're going to leave this ship where it is. So if you want it, come get it. Did we pick up them 10 walker? Yes, we did. We got the walker brains. We'll leave it where it is. Yeah, I wonder who said 9.6 million. Some people, man. Some people. All right, next system. That one wasn't too bad. Not necessarily a hunt, but not too bad. If it had tank treads, it would be a winner. He says, make sure... He says, make sure you have a Sunday roast cooking for the cutscenes. Apparently, Faber won't shut up, right? Apparently, he won't shut up. I can't wait till we get to murk that dude out, man. I swear. So, Random Pilgrim says, Kaio was my go-to. Kaio is still kind of my go-to. I'm not a fan of Cayo Perico anymore. The Cayo Perico heist, that is. Because Rockstar felt the need to nerf it 3 times. And they made it a lot less solo-friendly. It's still solo playable. It's still easy, I should say, but it's less profitable than it used to be. Kaio was more fun a long time ago before Rockstar nerfed it. But I still do Kaio because it's an easy mill. It's an easy mill in the game. So let's see. Do I have a... No, I do not. Let's make one.
Technology recharge.
So I still do Kaio. Stream Game says, artwork studio costs 3.4 mil, 5 new cars. I think it's 5 cars to start. I'm pretty sure we're getting more cars afterwards. Yeah, exactly. They added a Terminator that could see through walls and smell footprints, apparently, yeah. Could see through blind, opaque objects. Yeah, Cayo Perico is not as fun as it used to be. It's still a really good moneymaker, don't get me wrong. And I still do Cayo Perico. Oh, we got a 3-star Gek. Let's go to it. I still do Cayo Perico as part of my money grind routine in the game, but Cayo Perico is not something that I do more than once. Not more than once a day. And even then, it's debatable. Yeah, but Cayo Perico was a lot of fun. Rockstar purposely, they said they rebalanced it, right? No, they nerfed it because solo players were making too much money in the game. That's what it was. That's why they added a 2-hour and 20-minute cooldown for solo players. And they said it was to invite team play, the spirit of team play again. The spirit of team play, that was a bunch of BS on Rockstar's part. It's not Rockstar Games' decision, or it's not their prerogative to tell me how to play my game. If I choose to play Grand Theft Auto solo, I shouldn't be penalized for it. What they fail to realize is that on their end, Rockstar Games has a GTA 5, I should say specifically, has a really poor player protection system. And Rockstar Games does nothing to prevent cheating, glitching, modding, duping, hacking, etc. Grand Theft Auto Online is plagued with modders and hackers. I don't like to call them modders and hackers. I call them script kiddies with cheat menus because that's what they are. But yet they fail to address that problem, and they have never fixed it. And I think it's a situation where they can't fix it. Rockstar Games can fix it because if they try to address it, they'll break something else in the game. So rather than fix the problem, they nerf Cayo Perico and make solo players pay for it. Alright, let's go to the space station. Did I claim that system? Yeah, back in the day, we had a really good heist crew, but as a content creator, I switched back to solo play for Grand Theft Auto because not only is it safer to play the game solo, plus I can get more done if I'm playing the game solo. You know, whenever you play the game with other players, you always find yourself having to wait. That is not what I wanted to do. Get out of there. You always find yourself having to wait on other players. You know, as an example, you got to wait for people to come home from work, do their IRL stuff, then log in. They got to log in. After they log in, you got to wait for them to get a stable session. Excuse me. You have to wait to get a stable session going. Once you have a stable game session, I can't speak today. Once you have a stable game session going, you got to party up. You have to party up with your friends. Make sure all that's working. You party up, get a stable game session. Once all that's done, that takes about 20 or 30 minutes waiting for other people. After that's done, you sit around for the next 15 or 20 minutes with your thumbs up your butt trying to figure out what to do. Oh, so what do you guys want to do now? You guys want to do Cayo Perico? No, you want to do Diamond Casino? Hey, let's have a car meet. You guys want to have a car meet? No, I want to do some dispatch work. You guys want to do this mission next? No, I don't want to do that mission. And basically, you sit around debating for 20 or 30 minutes on what to do next. So nothing gets done. Absolutely nothing gets done. Or, worse yet, in my case, you've got crew members that grief and troll you just because you're on stream. And I had that problem a long time ago, which is another reason I ended multiplayer. On my streams at least. Oh, no, random, exactly. That's the problem. That's it. Steve Old School says, I've made video guides on all 3 heists. I'm that good. Yeah, exactly. You probably got the world record on there too. Oh, check this out. So this is another experimental, believe it or not. That's an experimental multi-tool. It's the base multi-tool. That's what you start out with, except it's a different color. Oh, but that's another experimental. And the problem of players leaving halfway through a mission or halfway through a heist, that was something that we had happen often. I still remember that one time about 4 years ago, we tried to do the Pacific Standard job. We had one guy in my crew that continually he just kept he wasn't making mistakes, but he felt like he was making mistakes and he rage quit. He just rage quit. You know, we would restart the mission and say, look, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Relax. We'll get, we're just playing the game to have fun, right? No, he got pissed off and rage quit. Because he kept, he wasn't making mistakes, but he kept getting killed. He would be like the first guy to get killed during a setup mission. So he rage quit. And that was pretty much the end of that. But yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Let's find that ship. So yeah, that's why I play solo. As a content creator, it just makes sense. I've made more money in Grand Theft Auto Online as a solo player than I've ever made, and I'm talking ever made, as part of a heist crew. Plus I can get more done. Yeah, random pilgrim. Exactly. We had that happen too. Or you get those players that first of all, they beg to join your session, They literally beg to join your session. Then when you allow them into session, you do all the work of setting up Cayo Perico. You do all the setups, prep, you pay for the actual mission, and you get some random idiot that comes in and demands half. They come in and demand 50%. Yeah, they want the highest possible payout, but they've done none of the work. Or you get people to come in and say, hey bro, can I join your session? No, you can't join my session. Why? I need money. And they start begging, I need money, I need money. Okay, your needing money is not my problem. I recommend you play the game. So Guitar 80 says, that's why I practice Cayo solo. It is an easy mill. Oh yes, Cayo Perico is an easy mill, easily. Okay, so what do we got? That's an interesting medium. Hold on. Let's get some light on this thing. I can't see it. Still can't see it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right, so what we have here, that's not a bad looking ship. I've seen better. That's not bad looking. So we have a medium Sentinel fighter. Dorsal TIE fighter style stabilizer. Yeah, single dorsal TIE stabilizer. Medium and double bladed wings with wingtip thrusters. A pretty basic ship. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Not necessarily a hunt, but it's not a bad looking ship. He says, are those wings or blinders? I guess they're supposed to be stabilizers. I guess they're supposed to be stabilizers. So, Old Indian Chief says, I will throttle my internet connection down on my PlayStation and get a solo online session to do all of my businesses. That's what I used to do back in the old day. You know, especially since I used to play on PC and Xbox back in the day. I would change my NTU settings on my Xbox, or I would have to set up, I'd have to go to Resource Monitor on PC and suspend operation. Okay, if you guys want this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Come get it if you want it. This is the Euclid Galaxy. It's not worth a hunt, so we have that one cataloged. Let's go. Next system. Let's go to the next system. You know, it was only until, what is it, 2022, I think. I think it was summer 2022 or maybe summer of 2023 when Rockstar finally gave us the ability to manage businesses in invite-only sessions. I think that's it only took them, what, 8 years, 7 or 8 years to do it? 9 years, however old the game is. I think it was maybe closer to 10, but it took them a long time. All right, let's go back to the pirate ship. Yeah, I think we have time for one more ship, so let's go find one. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So Stream Game says no mansions on sale. Okay, so I guess that that discount was for players who don't own a mansion yet. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the discount was for players who don't yet own a mansion. I was pretty sure that Rockstar would put mansions on sale because it just seemed like the smart thing to do at the time, right? That kind of sucks. Okay, that's 1 star. We don't want that. Okay, it is 2-star Dissident. So Random Pilgrim says, so you think Hello Games is going to fix bugs and features, or just up and leave to work on Light No Fire? No, I think that Hello Games will continue to support No Man's Sky. In fact, Sean Murray himself stated that they will continue to support No Man's Sky. Because No Man's Sky is without a doubt their biggest moneymaker. So they stated they will continue to support this game throughout the future, or into the future. Once Light No Fire releases, that's obviously a different story. But I don't think for 1 second that Hello Games will ever just give up on No Man's Sky. In fact, everything that we see, most of the new gameplay mechanics that we see in No Man's Sky will make their way into Light No Fire. Yeah, Hello Games, Sean Murray specifically said that they will continue to support No Man's Sky, even after Light No Fire releases. So I don't think we need to worry about that. One thing we need to remember is that No Man's Sky is a single-player game first, with multiplayer. So it's not like No Man's Sky requires server access to function. This is an offline game. You can play this game offline. So even if, let's say, some random event came along and Hello Games decided that they were no longer interested in supporting No Man's Sky, if they shut down the servers, it makes no difference because this game is offline. So it's not like a live service title that requires access to servers to function. That is not what I wanted to do. Get back in there. Corrosive, gamma intensive, paradise. There's a paradise planet here. Nice. All right, let's go check it out. So even if they were to shut down servers one day, there's no way No Man's Sky would ever become unplayable, because this is a single-player game first and foremost that doesn't require server access to function. Even if someone were to say that the game requires a daily server ping or something, or is required to access servers for licensing, none of that makes any difference. This game is completely offline. And I'm actually pretty happy about that too, because I'm not really a fan of live service games. I don't like, Grand Theft Auto is the exception and not the rule, but I don't like live service titles. And that's because live service games are the arbiters of this new digital future, if you will, where everything is always online. If you lose access to servers, you can't play a game that you purchased. You own nothing and will like it. That's my problem with live services. Well, Steve Old School says secondary target max on 4 is 955. Was it 955K? Nice. So this could turn out to be a decent update, man. I can't wait to get hands on. Random Pilgrim says they make some changes with old stuff. Swivel chairs are pretty awesome. If you want to veg out with the furniture spinners, yet you can't sit on them. It is kind of strange. I'm pretty sure they could change the game code to make them usable like that. But I think because the chairs themselves are animated, there's probably a limiting factor on it. Okay, here we go. That is an ugly multi-tool. It's an A-class, though. It's still ugly. Oh, controller died. Give me a second. Got to replace the controller battery. Here we go. Give it a second. Yeah, my controller decided to take a dump on me. Here we go. Can we move? Yes, we can. All right, next. We don't need to talk to him. Where's my ship? There it is. Okay, let's go take a look at this ship. This is an outlaw dissident system, so if it's a good-looking ship, we've got a really good chance of finding an S-class here. All right, here we go. This will be the... well, the next ship. Let's go. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain just broke. It just broke on me. Sorry. Steve Old School says scratch that 1.52 mil secondary loot that I just scoped. Okay, Steve Old School. The question now becomes, how much of that secondary loot can a single player carry? How much can a single player carry out? Because I'm pretty sure there's a limit to how much secondary loot that we as single players can actually steal from the art studio or steal from the court center. I bet you there's a limitation. I don't think we can carry all of it. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Steve Old School, pretty sure it's going to be like Kaio or Diamond Casino, where the more players you have, the more you can steal. Okay, what do we got? Okay. All right, so you guys wanted an ugly ship. There's your ugly ship for today. Let's land. You wanted an ugly starship. There's your ugly starship. There's your ugly starship. Now, to be fair, it's not too bad. But it's orange and white. It's got heavy wings, but it's got it's missing a jaw. It's got the standard cockpit. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. It is a heavy Sentinel fighter. Does not have the hauler extension. So, definitely not something I would hunt for. Blech. So what's that, pretty flowers? I think that's like the only thing pretty on this planet. So if you guys want this style of Sentinel ship, if we can find it. If you like this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. We'll catalog it, but move on. Not really my style of ship. It's a heavy. I don't mind the heavies, but this thing, not really. That's not it. That's just not it. Okay. Reload. All right, ladies and gents. We're going to call it here. That'll be the final ship for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and sticking with us today. We will be back streaming tomorrow for some Grand Theft Auto 5 online shenanigans. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be streaming the update, the brand new DLC. But for now, if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. It helps out the channel a ton. Make sure you subscribe to the other members of the Odd Fam. Guitar Guy 80 is one of them. Buckle Up, Let's Go, The Joker, Serious Joker, Dan Red, Cody, The Security Bear, Cellcraft. Make sure you subscribe to the other members of the Odd Fam. And show them some love. I think Guitar Guy 80 might be going live later on today, so make sure you check him out. And like I said, we'll be streaming tomorrow some Grand Theft Auto 5 online for the new update. So we'll see you guys there. But with all that being said, why is my back turned to me? What is this? Back is turned to me. All right. There we go. So, with all that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.